Jason and I were jamming together in another band, Box of Souls, yeah. And we're doing cover shows on the side too, you know, Crave, we were playing a lot. Not practicing very much, just jamming a lot. And him and I, we wanted to make some intense music, you know, but something you could groove to, you know, not just racket.
When that band broke up, I called him up and said, you know, hey man, you still wanting to get something together, something good and heavy. He came over and we brainstormed for a little bit and really liked what we came up with.
Jason, our bass player, was working with a buddy of mine, and I was with another band that I didn't really want to stay with.
A friend of mine actually from work said he knew a guy that loved to drum, and I said, does he know double bass? Can he play the double kick?
My friend that got us together, he was like, well, they're really looking for double bass, and I was like, give them the number, definitely. Let's go with it.
Right away it clicked, and you know, not only could he play well, but he was a great guy, and we all had fun together, so we figured, what the hell, let's give it a try.
We got together and started jamming and just kept jamming, went from practice room to practice room, and you know, I guess for about a year we were just jamming, writing songs, getting used to each other, getting used to the writing process, you know, and it was cool because everybody was a unit.
We're a team, you know, nobody really stands out. Well, the guitar player always stands out, and the drums and the bass, they're like the building blocks, so you know, when Whit goes on a solo or whatever, me and Jason just kind of tune into each other and kick back in when he gets done.
I think it comes together because by now especially, we all know that each guy can handle his job. Being a three-piece, everybody's got a big job. We got an open line of communication. It's like a relationship, a good relationship, a good marriage. You got to be able to communicate.
We've been together about 5 years now, and you know, even though we're still, you know, banging it out and trying to get noticed, we still have a blast together, whether we're playing in some podunk little club, or you know, if it's in front of 300 or 400 people, that's great. If it's in front of 2, we still have a blast and rock as hard as we can.
Basically, one of us will come up with something, and then the other people will put their 2 cents in, and you know, if that doesn't work, we'll change it. Like, I'll have a part and I'll be like, all right, well, you know, this isn't really going anywhere. Think of something. I'll think on it the whole next week, throw it in my practice regimen, try to come up with something kick-ass and blow their heads off with it when I come back Saturday.
Hey, there's less ideas, there's less BS, you know. And 3 dudes can get along, there's less egos. And you know, when you're sitting there trying to work on something or figure something out, and this dude's got an idea, this guy's got an idea, this guy's got an idea, it's hard enough for 3 guys to narrow down what they're going to actually use, you know, much less 5 guys, you know.
They took on the role of singing, which I admire them. I was not about to try that. And you know, they put it on their shoulders and they ran with it. And they're getting a whole lot better at it. You know, at first, you know, we're getting out there, we're playing, sounds good to me, all right, let's go. And now they're kind of, well, you know, we need to do it this way, or the harmonies just aren't right. And I'm just like, what? Okay, cool. Keep talking, do it better, yeah.
If one of us could sing really well at the same time as playing really well, we'd have no problem. Unfortunately, all of us can play really well, and a couple of us can sing decently.
It's just going to be hard to find, I think, somebody with the right attitude. We've been together for 5 years, you know. We're all tight as we could be, we're brothers, you know. Some dude's going to have to be cool and good, you know, to hang with us. He's going to have, you know, he's going to have to prove himself. It's going to be tough.
We need one. Some people say, and then like I said, a lot of people don't agree that we need a lead singer. We've had tons of people say, man, keep it as a trio. That's a lot of the character of the band, is that you're a 3-piece power trio, you know.
So far it's been about 50-50. We're straight up 50-50. From the guys in other bands, from fans, you know. They're like, yeah, I think you got what you got going on is great, you know, or you should change it. Like I said, if we can't find a singer, it's not like we're just going to pack it up. You know, that's not going to happen. We'll do what we got to do, you know.
Violence, enemies, silence.
we've got one song that's, I can't believe we even came up with something like that. I mean, it's straight to the point. You've got to really listen hard to keep up with this. I mean, it's fast. It'll knock you right in the face just listening to it.
It's not what's on the radio right now or what college kids are listening to. It's a throwback to an early day in heavy metal when it was still underground and it was real riff driven, double kick driven. That's just what we like. That's what sounds good to us. That's what gets us pumped up.
A year from now, I'd like to see us, well, on a bus is just shooting over the moon. In a truck, going around. You know, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, I want to win a Grammy and I want to have all millions of dollars. You know, I want to be a musician. I don't want to be a rock star. You know, get better and better. That's my only goal.
I mean, I'm not a conceited or arrogant person at all, you know, but I think we got something going on, you know, to where every time we go somewhere and play, we crush. Even if we're a little off, man, people that own the club, people that run the place are like, man, that's great, you know.
And a lot of people have told us if you just stick around, keep throwing it up in people's faces, eventually somebody's going to catch it and say, all right, here's your shot.
You know, I'd rather assume take a knife to the heart than leave these guys. They're my best friends. They're my bandmates. You know, it's often been said being in a band's like being married. Only we go home to different homes, so.
We'll do what we gotta do, I guess. I mean, hell, we've all invested our entire lives in this band for the past 5 years, and so far it's paid off. Maybe not in the grand scale, but it definitely personally. I mean, if I can go to the grave being proud of Absolute Power, you know. Absolute Power!